Alpha Bloodhawk here, back with another quick review slash showcase. And today, I'm going to be looking at the Alienware M11x and determining whether it's worth using in 2020 in the current, tech landscape, if it's still usable, if it's still viable. So, let's take a look. So, my copy of this is in very good condition, as you can see. A small thing with the backspace there, but otherwise it is in perfect condition, very well maintained. There is a small problem with the battery, which it won't be able to operate without that plugged in. I have gotten this repaired several times, so it's just a fault with the model, I guess. But I'm going to go ahead and log in. Alright, so see how fast it loads, if it, loads fast enough. There's a problem with the internal clock, does seem to be not working, as it always resets back to January 2010. So, Steam is starting up. And let's go on Google Chrome here. See how long it takes for that to load. A bit of a delay between the click there. It takes about 2 seconds for it to actually recognize that I clicked it. So, pretty slow, as you can tell. Pretty sluggish. We might have to skip ahead to get this thing working. Okay, Chrome appears to sort of have started up, kind of halfway. It shows the top kind of toolbar, but doesn't really show anything else. Took about 2 minutes now of waiting, and it still hasn't really properly loaded. It's just kind of floating here. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there appears to have been several opened. We now have a bad feed there. Hold on, let me get this thing opened. Toolbar does not appear to be responding at all. That's about 2 minutes of waiting now, and we have absolutely nothing going on. So, we have 3 new tabs for some reason. I clicked it once, I can assure you. Don't know what that's all about. Let's get rid of these unnecessary tabs. There's Google Chrome working now. Okay. So let's search some, just say test. Quite a bit of delay there. Did it go through? Not responding. We have Chrome not responding right there. So as you can see, this is very difficult to navigate through. This is not really working out for us. Even starting up this thing is a problem. I cut it out just because it went off without a hitch, but we'll try to start it up a few more times after this, and sometimes it'll beep for no reason, and it won't even start up, and it would be stuck in an infinite loop, basically, and you'd have to restart it, and you'll come to the black screen with the flashing kernel or whatever, and you gotta, like, hit enter for no reason. Really annoying when you just want to start it up, and sometimes, if for no reason, it just won't. And, finally, it said what we wanted to type, so let's hit enter. And it's giving us... Oh, our clock is behind. Don't you love when that happens? Let's go fix that. I forgot about that. Alright, we corrected the time. Let's see if it will work. And there we go. It actually loads pretty fast. Let's try something else. Let's try a more dynamic search term. Let's look up my channel name. Something that might give it a harder time. No, still within like a second. Pretty good. So, I guess it kind of works, but it just takes a lot of fiddling to get it in action, get it in motion. Now, if you want to play games on this in 2020, forget about it. You're not going to get anything done with this. Even contemporary, this thing wasn't that good. It was really okay, but, it definitely deteriorated over time, so it turned something that was mediocre into something kind of unusable. Now, I'm going to look at the startup problems of this. We're going to turn this off real quick and restart it. Alright, let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about here. So we'll pop it open and see if I can get the glitch to happen. No, it seems to be starting up okay now, but the other day I had a problem where it was beeping like incessantly, very loud. I tried Control Alt or like F8ing and nothing. It would still just give me the same issue. So I am surprised that that startup went out without a hitch. Um, and the internal clock has maintained itself. However, after a while, if you keep it off for more than a few days, it will reset itself back to 2010. The internal battery is probably drained, so or the internal clock system. Well, the battery's drained too. I'm going to demonstrate that right now, actually. You can see it does have the plug-in symbol, but it says consider replacing your battery. Like, I just got this replaced, like, not long ago. So, that shouldn't be something necessary, but it's just a problem, a fault with the model itself. So, I'm going to unplug this and see how long it manages. It gets very hot, too. It has a very poor heating problems. It instantly turns yellow. I always have this plugged in, so it shouldn't be on. It says 100% remaining, so we're going to see how long this lasts here. The internet appears to be not really responding there for some reason. And it appears to have deactivated itself after about 30 seconds of the plug not being in. So it went from 100 to 20 within a matter of a couple seconds, which is not what you want. Not what you want at all. Let's plug this back in real quick. Like, I don't know why this is even happening, but light turns blue, that lets you know it's in. And yeah, so I'm gonna say that in 2020, this is bordering on unusable. For normal purposes, for gaming purposes, it's like completely impossible. Um, so would not recommend. It's a collector's item. It's a cool piece, but it's not really a practical device.